If we've decided that a mismatch bracket is okay, how will we manage it? What are some other tools for managing mismatched brackets?
One interesting way is to introduce handicaps. So you could say the higher bracket player starts at a lower life total, maybe 30 instead of 40 like the rest of us. Or they skip their first draw. Generally in a multiplayer game, we're all drawing on the first turn. We treat them like they're going first and say, you don't get a draw on your first turn. They start a card behind. Or you might say, hey, I know you're playing, 4 1-mana tutors in your deck. You don't get to use those until turn 5. That way we have 4 turns to set up before you enter your end game. You could actually play Archenemy. So we did talk about that, but we could introduce Archenemy cards and just say we're going for it. This is actually part of the game now where we share different life totals and such. You can say that the lower powered players start with the Monarch or draw an extra card each turn, or
maybe they start the game with a treasure token or something like that.
Yeah. However you want to do it to try to even up things, to say, hey, look, if my deck is designed in a bracket that's supposed to go off on turn 6 and yours is in a bracket that's supposed to go off on turn 3 or 4, help me start with an extra turn, right? An extra card or an extra resource, treasure token, higher life that makes up for that. Something like that allows me to kind of play catch up. And then we play from there. Any number of those.
I think having a mix of serious games and silly games throughout the night or throughout the all day is what we sometimes do. I really enjoy days like that where it's like, okay, let's start with our most sweaty decks. Let's get those out of the way. And then we kind of get progressively sillier as the night goes on. Or when you know that it's the last game of the night, we say, okay, everybody get your fastest, most aggro, or most powerful deck, because this game has to be done in less than 1 hour.
Right.
We've got 40 minutes before the shop closes. Get out your strongest deck.
Yeah. One of the things our meta does, not really by agreement, but we all kind of agree to it, is after someone has a tough loss or has lost 3 games in a row, they'll often reach in and pull out their strongest deck and say, all right, playing this one now. And we kind of just all go, okay, and continue playing whatever we want. And we're kind of saying, okay, we're going to give that person a win. Sometimes if it's extremely mismatched, like we all want to play bracket 2s and Derek pulls out Joda or Linda, we'll go, okay, you win. Now let's play we give them a mark, a tally mark.
Woo, Derek, man, you got us that game.
Man, you went off.
You went off turn 0.
Yeah. Sometimes that won't feel as fun as playing it out, but obviously kind of the idea there is we might mismatch brackets specifically because we want to give someone a win, and that's okay too.